Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video update for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. And starting from the 15-minute chart, because of course yesterday we were exactly talking about this scenario and now it's working well. So we hope that the things continues as it is, finger crossed. So we're gonna see. So a small change I made. I had before 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a magenta or pink label, right? So a small change is that I just removed one label, okay, 1, 2, and I considered now this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is diagonal, which is very possible. However, we're gonna see later on if that is gonna give us a more wave 4, 5. However, why I did this, because the target that it has reached here is exactly taken from this 0 start to this 1 here. Therefore, I consider now this is a 1 and 2. Okay. However, this is still, of course, we still have double 1, 2 then. It's very important. It's very important to take this from the start, because I saw this on some other videos and channels. They took only just big 1 here as 1 and 2, which is possible, but unfortunately they missed the target. Okay, because the minimum required target is 0.38 and they miss it. And I saw in the video that they are expecting still to calm down and take the target and then go up. So be careful, guys. What I want to mention here is, of course, this is our 2 here, and we hit perfectly the target. And as I said yesterday, we want to see after a 3 wave down, clear 3 wave down, I want to see 5 waves up, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, of course, is still forming, and we are still looking for a 5, because this is an impulse here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So what we are expecting now is a 5th wave, which it should break, of course, our higher high, which is the 1 here. Once we break it, this is our confirmation to start a bigger wave 3 towards the upside. Okay, and yeah, so this is working now perfectly. Nothing has changed, and we can see more prices going higher. We have reached exactly our fib level, as I mentioned as well exactly yesterday in the video, that we might see a reverse exactly from the 0.38, because we have already reached 0.5 here and 0.886. However, this now is not yet sure to be considered a second 1, 2, right? We're gonna see this later on. However, it has worked perfectly now from this point to this point to retrace exactly to the 0.38, and that's why I took it already in how to say, like just to secure, yeah. Okay, so now what we are looking for, as I mentioned, we are looking for an A here, a B, I think, yes, it's an A and then a B, and then we are looking for 1 wave down, maybe as a C, and then move up, right? Now, it's not necessarily even to go so down here. It could be diagonal and just stop there, or even a running flat, right? So maybe it's very hurry. It looks in a hurry to move on, right? So very possible. Everything is possible. That's awesome. Now moving to the bigger picture, all right, to see what's going on. So if we move to the 1 hour, and here, of course, we have the fib levels, right? The target, our target. I mean, it doesn't make a sense to start an impulse, right, without a target. So for this 1, 2, right? For this 1, 2, we are expecting for a wave 3, okay, to unfold towards a 67,700. That's a beautiful price. Reaching the gaps, filling all the gaps, the CME gaps that we have been talking about, and the new one that has formed this Monday after this massive downside trend. And yeah, after this we are looking for a 4-5-4-5 for the green and the magenta. Now, if another 4-5 forms, that means it's gonna be here another one too, right? So potentially, therefore, that's why I'm saying potentially we're gonna get, of course, one more wave even, right? One more wave. We're gonna see that, which it could be, if we get so far, I think, yeah, it's gonna be very close towards a new higher high if that happened actually. So yeah, that looks very promising, and yeah, of course, nothing yet is confirmed before, as I said, the rule that I already have, I never change it, okay? So our confirmation after getting the fifth wave here, so we see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, our confirmation is passing this price, and of course a little bit higher, of course not exactly the project, because sometimes it just overshoot and rejection. So we need like to pass a little bit this part, and then okay, see a continuation towards the upside. Of course, guys, I mean, come on, we cannot take, of course, start a trade already from here, right? You already have to skip this part from your trade, and also, of course, even sometimes the 4-5. It's not really necessarily to hit it till the end of the impulse, from the start to the end. What you need to have is only the beautiful part of the trade, right? The beautiful part, and that is a lot of money, of course. So it's still very good. Next is we're gonna move to the 4-hour chart to take a look here what's going on. Yeah, in the 4-hour chart, we can see what is my scenario. Here we go. Let's turn off the 1-hour scenario. All right, so what we have in our 4-hour chart, just as a reminder, we have a W and X in flat complex, and and a zigzag for the Y, which is perfectly finished. Sorry, finished exactly as a wave of 4 at the beautiful target 0.5. At 49,300. So this is a very beautiful, and the beautiful thing is the alternation between the wave 4 and the wave 2. The wave 2 here that you can see, of course, down here, this one, which is also a complex structure, but however it is very flat. How do I know it is flat? It has hit only 0.38 fib level. And normally, for the wave 2, you know, the green box, yeah, the 0.618 and the 0.78. Therefore, for the wave 4, we went deeper, which is perfect, right? In terms of Elliott Wave theory, it is perfect, the alternation. So that give us more possibilities that we are on the right path. We are looking for continuation towards the upside, and we are in a wave of 5, reaching over than 5 digits for Bitcoin, right? We're heading to the 6 digits. So hopefully, of course, finger crossed still, all right? The beautiful thing as well is that based on the time, right, taken from the wave 2 here, from the top of the wave 2 to the bottom of the wave 2, and extension based on the wave 3, we got our time here 2. And the wave 4 has finished after the wave 2, which is really perfect, because normally in Elliott Wave and theory, we know that the wave 2, or normally the wave 4 is double in time of wave 2, right? Can goes double in time in wave 2. It's very common, and that is perfect, right? That is perfect. Now be careful again, some videos as well, I saw some channel took the wave to here, okay, which is not, first thing, it's not lower, this price is not lower than this one, so this is your lowest here. Now maybe they don't go so much deep into it, but it's very, very important, because when you take your FIB time from here to here and you base on it, it would tells you that the wave 2 or the double of the wave 2 is there, which it tells you, okay, you still have a lot of time to reach the wave 4, and which is misleading. All right, so the thing is, this is considered another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 finishing the wave 3. So maybe they took this as 1, 2, 1, 2, but these are small impulses finished already there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. You have double 1, 2, double 4, 5 inside here finished. So of course this is your 1, 2. Therefore, you cannot take your bigger 1, 2 here, but here. However, just to clarify, guys, because of course we all see, of course, other videos and so on. We get inspired, so it's very important as well to see the difference, right? Because sometimes small details like this can mislead you in your analysis, and you fall back, like exactly here, right? Like exactly in our 15-minute chart. They missed the target. They missed their trade. So that's not really nice to see, right? Of course, now let's move on the daily. On the daily chart, of course, I mean, I don't want to repeat myself, of course, but we are expecting, of course, a 4.618 fib level minimum, which is 500, and of course this is related as well to the length of the wave 1 taken from here and from the wave 4. And finally, I would like to go back as well to our last small analysis for the monthly, which is a parabolic cycle. Here we go. And we're gonna see, because maybe this as well would be our target later on in this impulse. It should be actually. So on the monthly here, we can see exactly a 123K. Hopefully, of course, hopefully. I doubt that we go directly to it. However, as you can see, in every cycle, we reach higher high almost here, right? Almost at the end of the cycle, and it's taken exactly on the highest. So, however, the last cycle we saw this before 2 months, right? So maybe we gonna reach it even before a little bit. So that would be nice. It would be nice. So in September 25, okay, that might take 1 year. Okay, we might still 1 year over the 100K in case that we move on. So I think for this impulse, it's really interesting to watch this and to compare it, right? Because if we are expecting to reach the higher high before 2 months, even let's say if every cycle it goes back a little bit. So let's say it's gonna be touched somewhere here. So we are expecting kind of like that, right? And then a move down maybe again. So I think, yeah, again, on September 2025, we might still be looking towards the upside for Bitcoin to hit at the 123, and then we move back down. Now, of course, this is still an analysis. Maybe my curve is not really 100%, right? So, okay, it might make some slight changes, maybe 120, 125, nobody knows, right? So, the things are that we might still looking for higher prices until the next year, September and August, and then we start to see a shrink down towards the new cycle start and to the fib levels mentioned here, of course. All right, guys, sorry for taking too long for the video, and yeah, I hope that you get inside as this trade safely, and wish you good luck for it, and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.